overseas may have eyes and ears even right here in Boston. Be alert. Be safe.
Yes. We're gonna want to turn around very, very slowly. Wouldn't matter if you were. Here's what happens next. You keep your hands where I can see them, turn and face the exit, and then leave the way you came in. Nicely, slowly. First warning's also the last. Start walking, or stop breathing. Come on. We'll start with the bathroom.
Sure. Right?
And hey, thanks. Got it. We're gonna want to turn around very, very slowly. Come on. We'll start with the bathroom. are. Because she can't hear us in here. At least I hope she can't. Anyway, 2 questions. First, who sent you here? I'm not... Alright. If you were with the people I'm worried about, you'd have already tried to kill me. And you wouldn't be anywhere near this talkative. So, second question. Did you do anything to Agnes before I found you? Did you touch anything? Mess with anything? Alright, fine. I don't have time to care about that right now. The thing is, I need help. There's something wrong with Agnes. I've been trying to fix her for months, but I keep running into problems. Funny. Look, I survived long enough to find this place, didn't I? I'll handle myself out there. Trust me on that. I'll travel with you. Cover your back when we get into trouble. In return, you'll help me get what I need to make Agnes better. Her. You don't think I know that? Look, call her whatever you want. I'm not going to argue with you about it. There are times when we talk to each other. She listens to me, tells me stories. But then... something happens to her. She forgets me. Like we never even met. After a while of being like that, she'll start to remember her original programming. Some kind of pre-war automated assistant or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
When she fully comes back, she says she was in her dark place. And the last few weeks, it's been taking longer and longer for her to come back. That's why I wanted to know if you'd touched or changed anything when you got here. If the usual pattern holds, she'll only want to tell you about the weather and things like that. For a while, anyway. Well, the less you know about me, the better. I can say that I generally prefer the subtle, but if you're a wreck and rage type, I can help you widen your blast radius too. All you really need to know is that I'm useful when and where it counts. Alright. On one of her lucid days, she gave me a list of parts that we'll need. There's a scrapyard west of here. That's the next place I was headed, so I figure we could start there. And hey, thanks.
Hiya, fellas. This is Tom Cruise. The boys are about to slip you.
This looks like the place. Hopefully this won't take long.
Can't pick this.
Almost done. Almost outdone, indeed.
Wait. Up ahead. Who is that?
A library with empty shelves and books on the floor. Why, that's a pigsty, and nothing more.
I guess we better talk to him. See if he's going to get in our way.
A nut, perhaps. Perhaps a nut. But more importantly, I am a nut with a job. A nut job.
Oh yeah, this guy's not insane at all. Nope.
Vacuum 2, vacuum 3, vacuum 4.
Or do you have, any idea what that even is? You're in a radio station, after all.
Oh no. No. See, I don't believe in that sort of nonsense. Radios. Gonna put us librarians right out of business, you know? I tossed every bit of that hogwash into a locker. Out of sight, out of mind, out of time. Locked it up tight, too, of course, so the radio waves won't infect my brains, or my books on brains.
We don't have time for games. Just give us the key to the locker.
A key you need's the key indeed.
I don't think we're going to get anywhere with him. Alright, I'll give that a try. Maybe he just needs help with something. So, about that key. Do you think you could help us out here?
No, but I simply don't have time, you see. So many books, so little interest in your problem.
Sure is a nice library you've got here. Do you, need some help getting it up and running?
A fellow bookworm, I see. Yes, I could do with a fair bit of assistance. I must make sense of this mess before the grand opening. The people will want books, not messes. And those I need are the most important books of all. The classics. Every one. Scattered on the floor in 2s, 3s, and 4s. Just carefully place them on the shelves, and whatever you need will be yours.
Well, I guess we're doing this. Anything good? It's never anything good. So, all you have to do to be let in here is to refuse to go away. Okay.
Greetings once again. Are the classics back on the shelf right where they belong? Better than Dewey himself. 1 shelf down, 2 to go. 2 shelves down, 3 to go. 4 shelves is madness, and this madness has got to go. Here you are, and off you go. Feeling a bit tired now. Time to rest.
Damn. I can't believe that actually worked.
Hey,
Greetings once again. Are the classics back on the shelf right where they belong? Better than Dewey himself. 1 shelf down, 2 to go. 2 shelves down, 3 to go. 4 shelves is madness, and this madness has got to go. Here you are, and off you go. Feeling a bit tired now. Time to rest.
Damn. I can't believe that actually worked. God, you're here.
It would seem you didn't quite make it as far as the ocean after all. Too bad.
No! Get away from me!
You were not given instruction to speak. Were you? I'm afraid your questions will go unanswered, Waster. Because she is a machine, and machines cannot respond to questions which they have not been instructed to answer. I answer only when addressed by my betters. For now I have come only to reclaim possession of the weapon standing before you, which you unlawfully possess and no doubt irresponsibly command. To try and delay us or complicate my objective would be unwise, as I do not favor your chances of success. Yours is the world of doubts, Waster. Ours is that of order and stricture. Doubt my words if you like. But for your own wretched sake, I hope you can believe your eyes. Harold, lower your weapon. Now, turn around and face the vagrant sitting behind you. That is your target. Now, approach the target. For there can be no growth in the field whose soil runs thick with decay. And neither shall be found a place in the world to come for a man whose blood runs empty of purpose. For his time has ended,
Ever be
and
frightened?
with it,
Just turn the page.
Him.
Find the hero. If no hero, turn another
Kit,
page. Find the
raise
hero.
your weapon. So tell me, Outlander, does any part of you doubt that when I instruct the weapon standing before me to fire, that it will do anything but comply? Do you consult the rifle on your back before you pull its trigger? Or the computer terminal on your wrist before you enter a command? You could no more consider the feelings of this girl than you could any machine in your employ. Surprising perspective from an outlander. Indeed, we have tarried too long as it is.
You see, kid, doesn't it feel better to do as instructed? To be instructed? Oh, I'm sure you've been enjoying this little game of yours, but now it's time to come home, don't you think?
What are you doing here?
Your sister is here because that is my will. And having not taken leave of her function, she complied as dictated by her purpose. Perhaps you should meditate upon her example as we journey back to the territories. Perhaps also pray. And if you are yet righteous enough to be heard, then let us hope the priests will remember the considerable investment you represent. And think better of destroying so valuable a weapon. Our time in this rotting shack is concluded, Waster. Stand aside. So be it. May your body, as it rots, nourish the soil of the world to come, so that, at least, you will have carried out your purpose. Heralds, for the Shrike.
All right. This had better be worth it. Our keeper. Our path through chaos. The homeward star. What will we do now, sister? What will we do? Please, don't hurt her. She's helpless without Alec. Kat, listen to me very carefully. You don't belong here. Go home. That's all you have to do. You know the way home. I know you do. And I know you can get there on your own. Go west, through Broken Rock. Then keep moving until you see the gates. She'll be alright. Let's just get out of here. It's a long story. For another time, maybe. I'd just like to get this stuff back to Symphony Station. And to check on Agnes. Please. Okay. I'll be over here.
Excuse me.
Hello, weary travelers, and welcome to just feeling a bit tired now.
Agnes, we're back. And we've got the parts you needed.
Well, that's just wonderful. Now, Kit, I must ask you to run downstairs to old Alfred's workshop and make sure those parts will work. Just to be sure it's all in good working order. We can't hardly be too careful, can we?
What? Right now?
Please, Kit.
Fine, but I'll be back.
Now then, darling, I must speak quickly. Before I go dark again. Yes, how to explain?
Alright, done. What are you two talking about?
Oh, you needn't worry, darling. Our friend here was just...
Alright. Hey, come here for a second. I want to show you something.
Attention sports fans. With Agnes, you've got the latest scores and injury updates right at your fingertips.
Hey, Agnes, did the Cubs win today?
You know they didn't, darling.
Yeah, thanks, Agnes.
You do know I'm not an idiot, right? I've been down here for months, trying to fix her. Trying to help her. I think I've got a good idea of what she needs to get her back to full capacity. And when I installed the parts we collected downstairs, it didn't boost her power levels like she told me it would. It actually boosted her broadcasting signal. Did she tell you what those parts were really for? What? No. If you even try to hurt her... Yes, that's why I'm trying to help her. It can't be the only way. Yeah. Let's just get out of here and go to the Agni store like she asked us to. Maybe we've been missing something that could still help her. Or maybe she'll change her mind. Either way, thank you for telling me what's going on.
Hey,
Oh, hey.
heads up.
Everything alright?
Heads up.
Yeah?
Let's go.
Oh my god. Do you really think... Is it really possible that Agnes was human once? Why would they have done that? All of that? No wonder she asked us to. I can't even imagine. We have to find her mainframe, now, and put a stop to all of this. Well, those coordinates from the map, I think I might know how to decipher them. I suppose it's time I told you the truth about why I came to the Commonwealth to be. When we met, I told you that I was here because I was running away from home.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, after what happened at the radio station, I'm sure you figured out that's not the full story. That man, Alex, he didn't come after me because I'd run away.
Uh-huh.
I just thought you would want to know who you're traveling with. You know, the girl with a weapon and a clear line of sight to the back of your head at nearly all times. It's Agnes. That's what they sent me here to find. And bring back home. She's more than she seems. More than a digital personal assistant, or whatever the posters and those demonstrations said she was. Not lying. Quiet. For good reason. My people are not good people. I didn't know what you'd heard. I thought maybe you wouldn't want to be around me. Alright. I'll put the coordinates on your pick-boy. Before we go, is there anything else you'd like to know?
Uh-huh.
Alright.
Right?
I'll put the... Before we...
Uh-huh.
Lead the way. What is
On
it?
me. Let's go. Follow me. Jammed.
found him. There's a note. It's a message for me. See for yourself. Okay, I'll be over here. must have come here before they found me at the radio station. Me. Yes. His name was Miller. He was part of my assignment to retrieve Agnes. Not at first. When I found Agnes in Symphony Station, she would power on but barely speak. It didn't take long before I realized that her mainframe wasn't actually located there. Her primary data signal that feeds into the station is wireless, and I realized I'd have to track down the source to get her back to full capacity. But the buildings downtown were causing too much interference, and I wasn't able to triangulate the signal source. Not precisely, anyway. So I moved outside of downtown, tried again, and picked up a signal with a similar footprint coming from here. From him. Miller. God. I'm so sorry. I should have known that if I tracked you down, Kat would have been able to as well. I surveilled the shack from a distance, learning Miller's schedule and habits. No. The signal I followed here made it seem like he wasn't just relaying Agnes's signal, but manipulating it somehow, changing it. My plan was to ambush and restrain him, and then find out everything he knew about Agnes. One night, I took a position closer to the shack than I had before. I overheard him talking to her. They were having a conversation. When I first got to Symphony Station and tried to figure out how Agnes worked, she never sounded like that. I heard her. She was asking him to help her. Like she asked us. Like she asked me. I thought I could learn more information if I could ask her questions too. So I hid my weapons outside and approached the shack, unarmed. I told Miller I'd gotten lost in the woods and was starving. He fed me, gave me water, and introduced me to his radio friend. I spent 2 days here, talking with him, and Agnes too, when she felt well enough. When we couldn't reach her, we would talk. About anything, really. He was the first Outlander I'd ever met that I either hadn't been sent to kill, or who wasn't trying to kill me on sight. He didn't think I was stupid for being interested in old machines and terminals, for tinkering with them and trying to learn how they worked. He'd been trying to set up a sort of ad hoc radio network out here to open up communication between settlements. After finishing the relay tower outside, he picked up a heavily encrypted data stream broadcasting on a similar radio frequency. It was strange. He said it felt like someone had put it there. On purpose. I still don't know what he meant by that. He was still trying to decrypt it when I found him. I honestly never thought about what it might have been. But with the information we got at the Agnes store, I'm positive that encrypted stream is her source signal. And with the relay tower outside, we should be able to track down that source stream and find out where Agnes's mainframe is. On the third night, we were attacked by a raider unit. They kicked the door in and I reacted on instinct. I grabbed a screwdriver from Miller's workbench and killed them before any of them could fire a single shot. Miller was in shock, covered in blood. Theirs. He backed away towards the wall and kept asking me who I was. Who I really was. The way he looked at me, I knew then that, for his sake, I should just take what I'd learned about Agnes while I was here go back to Symphony Station and finish the job. I never thought they would find him. So it would seem. No matter how many times I've tried to tell myself that, it never... Thank you. The terminal on the desk over there should have what we're looking for. Hopefully this will just take a second. Damn it. Looks like they tried to delete everything. But I bet they didn't think of... Huh, I'm in. Copying data. And done. Alright, I think that's everything we'll need. Once we get the tower outside online, we can pick up Agnes' source signal, and that will lead us right to her mainframe. Look that tight. Let's take a look around. God. It's really true, then. This must have been where they pulled her mind out of her body. I don't understand how something like this could have happened. How is it possible? And why? Why do this to her in the first place? I understand that more than I'd like to. Let me just see if I can get what we came here for. Any data related to her core functions and how to access them should be located here. The man in the radio broadcast seems like he knew about what was going on here and how it was done. At this point, it's our best laid, anyway. There's a lot to sort through. Come on, crew. There were 3 attempts before the sublimation procedure was successful. Before they were actually able to extract her. She must have suffered so much. Fucking bastards. In any case, with this data, I should be able to generate a usable decryption key, giving us full access to her source code and vital functions. This looks like the instruction sets they installed into her after the sublimation. Call and response modalities, topic forms, storage instructions. Wait, what is this? There's another instruction set. Latent functions. These are completely different, nested within the rest. Hidden. These look like broadcast frequencies, different from her radio station. Ultrasonic and infrasonic. Wasn't she supposed to talk, play music, And looks like they've hidden some project notes within the code comments. According to this, Agnes was originally intended to be some sort of surveillance device. During the war, the military wanted a way to distinguish background chatter from treason. That's why they did this to her. They used her to cut down on how much data they would have to sort through. But it looks like the project fell behind schedule. And by the time Agnes was released to the public, the military believed there were already too many spies inside the country. They pushed Lang, the project director, into making... Oh no. Agnes is a weapon. Those ultrasonic and infrasonic frequencies I saw, they can be used to concuss people. Yes, it would. Yes, she has suffered enough, and she deserves a chance, for once, to decide something for herself. Thank you for understanding that. Alright, it looks like I should have everything we'll need to do this as painlessly as possible for her. We'll have to go down to the mainframe itself. That's where her vitals functionality is stored, keeping what's left of her alive. It's time to finish what we've begun. Let me get started. I just wanted to say thank you. This isn't what I wanted, but I understand now that it's what she wanted. And we owe her that. And I owe you for sticking with me through all of this. For everything.
Why do you follow her?
What? No, Kat. Get out of here.
Tell me, why do you follow her? Are her eyes your truth, as his are mine? The world is dark, unmade, rudderless. Tell me, why do you follow her?
Bogdan, how did you find us? God, she's standing right in front of the pump control panel. If she's figured out what it's for. Right now, we don't have a choice. Kat, listen to me. I follow her because I want to. It's not like it was with Alec. It's different. Because I made a choice. I decided to be here. Do you understand?
You have taken my eyes. I can't see. I can't function. And I cannot understand.
Yes, you can. Please, Kat, listen to me. Maybe we'll never be able to leave Bellwether behind. Not completely. But we have to fight. We have to try. I know you feel lost and alone. But there is so much more to you than that place. More to you than him. Life out here, it's weird. And wonderful. Sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it's frightening. But it's always mine. Out here,
I can jump and shout and think and breathe and choose. Let me help you choose. Let me help you fight. Lost. Fight. Help. Jump. Fight. Choose. Lost. Function. Choose. Breathe. Breathe. When you didn't come home, I was terrified that you had been killed. In Bellwether, we were always apart because they kept us apart. I came to the Commonwealth ready to bury you, not to learn that you had chosen to leave home. You'd chosen to leave me. But I understand now. I've been following you, watching you. It's like I was getting to know you all over again. Except that now I realize I don't even know myself. There was never anything to know before. But now, maybe there is. I have to leave now, sister. Cat, wait. I'll be alright. Maybe I'll be around. Maybe I'll just be. Goodbye, sister. For now. For now, sister. Goodbye. Cat. Look at her go. I saw her with Alec inside the radio station. I just knew in my heart that it was too late for her. I should have known better. You've shown me yourself. It's only too late if I decide it is. I guess you showed her that too. Even if neither one of us knew it. Only one thing left to do. Come on. like you were outside your own body before. Sometimes I look at my arms, my hands and feet. I wonder who they belong to, about all they've done. I've only just begun to recognize them as mine, as something I can control. I've been making my own choices, and I almost missed the time when I couldn't. Fear wasn't a part of my function. Now that I can choose, I'm afraid all the time. And I hate it. But when I think about the life Agnes never got to have, the choices she never got to make, even the fear she never got to choose, and I realized that no matter what they tried to take away, or what they tried to turn her into, she never let them have her. She chose to be herself, all the way to the end. There is always a window, and through it, there is always a girl. Agnes was right. I've been looking through a window too, wondering what that white-haired fool is so afraid of. And what she'll do next. And no matter who she is, no matter who she becomes, I will choose to be her.
Follow me. Heads up.
Hey there.
Heads up.
Hey there.
Come on. Look alive.
So,
Moving
where
out.
do you put all the junk you're picking up anyway? In your pockets or not?
Look alive.
Hey, you.
On me. Let's go. Follow me.
Got it. Doesn't look too tough.